Hello everyone, welcome back to Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Let's do a few missions today. Nope, not the Grimjaw's fight, because we already done it. Cause and Justice. The Visored arc.
Rukia.
Grimjaw Jaggerjack. Las noches.
Welcome back, Grimjaw.
Well, you.
It's all right, Kaname. I'm not.
Lord Aizen.
I view Grimjaw's actions as a display of loyalty. Am I wrong, Grimjaw?
No, my lord.
Lord Aizen.
Kaname?
This is personal. The fact is that you just don't like me. Is that it?
I believe that anyone who disrupts the peace.
Whose peace? The group's?
Lord Aizen's.
Ha! Fine. Just hide behind the cause then.
Exactly. It's about the cause. Your raid lacked purpose. Killing without purpose is only murder. But, on the other hand, killing with purpose
Is justice.
is justice.
Exactly.
Auto number 54.
High end.
No! You rat! You cut off!
Stop, Grimjaw. If you attack Kaname, you'll force my hand. I'm afraid that I'll have no...
Playing with your men again, huh?
Eavesdropping, Keen?
I'm sure you were aware of what Kaname was bound to do after you...
Perhaps.
You do realize we lost 5 or...
What of it? They were only Gillians. It won't affect our plan in the least, once we've assembled enough Vasto Lordes. No one will be able to stop us.
That's foolishness. Road of the Visored.
So, you're all better now?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks, Orihime.
No, not.
You healed up?
Yeah.
What's that look for? You feel like you're responsible for— I don't need you to protect me.
Yeah.
If you're so worried about that hollow inside of you, he trained you after all. So,
Talking to him is just pointless. Kisuke knows about it. Besides, if he knew how to fix it, then he would have said something before. And since he didn't do that, it means that he probably doesn't know how to suppress it either. Even so, honestly, I just don't want to bother him with any more of my...
Ichigo,
I know. It can't go...
You're fooled. You will have to go to the Visored. Obviously.
I'm surprised you found this place, Ichigo. That look. So, I take it this means that However, we figured that you'd be coming, so we focused our spiritual pressure on you in order... So, Ichigo, if you're here...
Bite me!
What?
Seriously? Me join you guys? Are you nuts? The whole reason that I came here was to use you guys. I'm never gonna join your group, but you know what? You're going to tell me how to control the hollow inside me.
Just who do you think you're dealing with here? We're not telling you diddly squat.
I'll get it out of you.
How?
By force.
That's a good...
It's not so easy.
His name's Ichigo, isn't it? Quite impressive.
Open your eyes, you moron. The stupid
If you ask me, I don't think that Ichigo's act...
It's plain as day. That dumbass is wetting himself.
Oh? You think so?
He's scared. He's frightened of calling upon his inner hollow. For fear... Hachi, put up 5 more force fields.
Yes, ma'am.
Ichigo, you.
Shinji, step aside.
You're going to fight Hiyori Sarugaki. Bam.
Ichigo, just listen to me. Look, you've got it all wrong.
What do you mean?
It's up to us. End of story. I'm sorry if this is hard to hear, but what you want doesn't matter right now. It's up to us to decide whether or not you can join us, and we'll only reach a conclusion after we've seen what you can do. That's how it is. Okay, now that you know the score, go ahead and holify. I'll take a look at what you've got.
No.
Do I have to do this again? How many times do I have to tell you? You have no choice. All right, fine. If you're too much of a wimp to holify, then I guess that I'll have no choice but to drag it out of you myself. By force!
Come on, think. How does she manage to stay in control when she holifies? How is she able to make that mask obey her? I can see everything. She's doing it right in front of me. If I look and think, I should be able to figure it out. That's what I came here for. I won't perform Bankai. I won't holify. I'm never gonna open up my soul to him again. Never. Cut you down. So that now it gets fun. That last one was something else. Dodge your streak here. Sorry. I'll kill you.
They had to put him down.
Enough. Now do you get it, Ichigo? It's just not possible. You can't contain the hollow. You pass.
They will teach him. Instinct.
What am I doing?
What's your problem? Watch it, you idiot, or I'll kick your butt!
I'll kick your butt! You said you'd hammer the ability to contain my hollow in? So why am I running like a hamster on some phony homemade exercise? You're all crazy!
That's right, you are crazy! The only crazy one here, in fact! But we're putting ourselves out to train you, so stop complaining!
This isn't training!
Just shut up and get going!
Hold on, Ichigo.
Hiyori, stupid trainer!
The longer you can keep going on that thing, The more we can teach you to control the hollow within, but only if you're able to run on that.
You gotta be kidding me! I can run on this stupid thing for— I've figured out this pile of junk. It's designed to drain spiritual energy. With the spiritual energy I have right now, I could go at least 5 days straight. So what? Just tell me! How do I—
Shut up! Oh, you don't have time. You don't even know how long it takes for the Hogyoku to—
Wait. How do you know that?
I know all about that stuff. Hogyoku, the Arankars, even Sosuke Aizen. I've known about them in rather extensive detail for years.
Yes.
I'll tell you all about it some other time. I thought, now that I come to think about it, you've already managed to become a Soul Reaper and achieve Shikai and Bankai. And you've accomplished all of that in a very short amount of time.
Tell me.
So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should avoid any further delays. Are you ready, then? Hachi, give me a 2-layered fault force.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, Ichigo? In a moment, you don't let it consume you.
Fighting the inner hollow.
Hey there. What's wrong? That look on your—
Where's Zangetsu?
I don't really know. Zangetsu, huh? That's what you want to know. Is it something different?
What? Zangetsu?
You want to know where Zangetsu is? I am Zangetsu!
Nope.
You. What did you do with
Sheesh, come on. How many times? To put it simply, we share the same body. But as our relationship changed, so did our appearance. When life rules, flesh extends over the bones. When death rules, the bones become exposed. It's this. My powers increased, and as they did, the situation evolved. I became dominant. The more that you tried to draw on Zangetsu's power in those moments where you needed them, the easier it became for me to gain.
I see. So that means—
defeat me.
Before you say that, do me a—
Bankai!
Without any compact destroy. White Ichigo. Kurosaki.
What the— When did you learn Bankai?
When did I? Why, the exact same time you did, Ichigo!
Like my moves?
What now? Now don't go and disappoint me!
Now you'll see.
That's what I'm talking about! Start fighting for real already! This is starting to get fun! Whoa! Die, you idiot! Way too slow! Start fighting for real already!
Strike back!
That's what I'm talking about! Start fighting for real already! Now don't go and disappoint me!
Let's go.
Yes! Why are you so angry anyway? Let's just have some fun with this!
Shut up!
Can't escape!
Too weak.
What now? This is starting to get fun.
Yes? Like my moves?
You call that an attack? Seriously? That's what I'm talking about.
Too weak.
Here!
As if. Dodge this. Watch closely.
Bye bye.
What is your power?
real moment success.
Ichigo, what's the difference between a king and his horse?
What did you say?
And I'm not talking about obvious stuff, like one's an animal and one's a person. If their form, ability, and power are exactly the same, why is it that one becomes the king and leads them to battle, while the other becomes... So what's the characteristic that distinct... There's only one. Instinct! In order for identical beings to get stronger and gain power, they need to develop a killer instinct. And that instinct is mostly forged in battle.
Exactly.
They must develop an insatiable hunger to engage in battle. They must live to mercilessly crush, shred, and slice their enemies. This thirst for power is not an unnatural desire. In fact, it forms the very essence of our beings. Deep within our bodies lies the whole instinct to dominate and slaughter our enemy. You try to use your brain to win a fight! You attempt to defeat your enemies with reason and logic!
Exactly.
You don't tap into those pure base instincts that exist within your core, waiting to be released. And the simple matter is that it doesn't work. And I won't put up with that! No, I don't know about Zangetsu. But I refuse to play horse to a king who's weaker than me. Someone whose uncertainty and hesitation. If you aren't willing to assert your strength and retain the crown, then I'll destroy you. Which means I'll be king.
Instinct. Instinct.
Yes, that's the only.
Where is it? Here? Whoa!
It's about time you woke up.
Kenpachi! Whoa! Why? What are you talking about?
Over? Nothing's over. A battle with swords isn't a fist fight. It isn't over until somebody's dead.
But I have no reason at all to fight!
You need a reason? You to do battle? Accept it, Ichigo. You always seek battle.
Exactly.
What?
That's what
Just face it, you crave power! Isn't, of course, one may ask, do we seek battle to gain power? Or is it the other way around? Well, one thing I do know is that when we were born, the desire to fight was already inside. That's right. Born to... It's just something that's instinctual. Come on, fight, Ichigo!
Fight.
Yes. Fight and conquer.
Not in front of you.
Fight. Fight.
You must fight.
Very well then. I admit it, you kicked my ass. But don't ever forget this. The story's not over. In the end, either one of us, the moment I sense a vulnerability,
Exactly.
if I feel even the slightest hint of weakness in you, I'll throw you off! And also, make sure that you heed this warning. If you really want to be able to access and control my powers, then until the next time that we meet, make sure that you don't get your...
Exactly. Instinct.
How do you feel, Ichigo?
Not bad. Sorry. I won't let you.
That's not going to happen. Of course you will let it. You will transform. This is a long arc. The decisive battle in winter.
The Aaron Card. Powerful hollows awakened by the Hogyoku in Sosuke Aizen's hands invaded the world of the living. The Soul Society dispatched an advance team consisting of the Soul Reapers acquainted with Ichigo to combat the Arrancar. As the final battle against the Arrancar loomed ever closer, Ichigo feared the powers of Hollow dwelling within him. As if sensing this fear, a man possessing powers of Hollow approached Ichigo, Shinji Hirako. Hirako began training Ichigo to Hollowfy in the hopes of contending with the looming threat of the Arrancar. In the midst of this training, Ichigo and advanced team received a message from the Soul Society.
Decisive battle in winter. They need to train to get stronger.
I can feel his spiritual pressure. So knowing him, he's probably doing some secret... What was that weird sound I heard coming? Whoa! No. What is that? Don't...
Our timing could...
That was some very speedy work. Now then, I asked you to set up this emergency. We have discovered what Sosuke...
Aizen's true...
Indeed.
Oh, this sounds like it's a pretty...
Wait a moment. This is of grave concern to you humans as well. It has been 1 month since Aizen escaped. There are many areas that are still being examined. The Squad 5 Captain's Room. Central 46's underground chamber. I admit, it has been hard going. Those locations are...
What's going on, Head Captain?
Very well. The other day, while undertaking an investigation of the Dairasho archive here... Oaken, the Royal Key.
Oaken, the Royal Key? What's that?
The Royal Key. You see, the Soul Society... But they let the Central 46 run the Soul Society in their stead and never interfere with Soul Reaper business. None.
Indeed. The King's name is Soul King. He's a revered figure in the Soul Society. Although the nature of his role is essentially the Royal Palace exists in a different dimension that is completely separate from the Soul Society. It is guarded by the Royal Special Task Force. They stand ready to defend it and the Soul King from any would-be attacker.
Then it sounds like...
Murder the King. That, I believe, is his true purpose. However...
Does the book Aizen was looking at show the location of the...
That secret has been passed down through oral tradition by the head captains of the Court Guard for many generations. What he accessed was literature documenting the creation of the Oaken, the Royal Key, based on the information that he...
Then he could have already made his own...
No, it's not that simple. The immediate problem is the raw material he needs to create an Oaken, 100,000 souls and an enriched spirit zone, a concentrated spirit zone, 2 spirit miles in diameter.
100,000?
Yes, but the souls are not our only concern when it comes to this situation. And it's a physical place, Karakura Town. If Aizen follows the instructions that are detailed in the literature and is able to complete the Oaken, the Royal Key, Karakura Town and its people, every last one of them will be carved out of this world.
No!
We will find that is why the 13 Court Guard... Thankfully, we have, according to what Goro Tsuchi says, the Hogyoku remains in a dormant state for a time after it has been removed from a soul. We believe that it requires a period, and until that time expires, Aizen cannot assemble his army. But what? The battle will come in winter. So...
Yes, sir.
And Orihime Inoue
What Aizen is after is in your world. However, that is too large and it will have to fall to you humans to provide us with help. So...
Yes, sir!
Then I'll...
Right, I'll go with you.
Please, wait for just a moment. Someone is eager to speak with you.
You... Momo?
Toshiro.
So, you're awake, Momo. Good. You don't look so fine.
Toshiro, I'm sorry.
Just stop. It really doesn't matter. Because, you know, you already basically look like a little child. Kids need twice... Look at Rangiku. I'd estimate that you need at least 10 years of sleep.
Shut up! Rangiku's a freak of nature! Who are you to give somebody else advice about growing anyway?
Momo, listen. I'm not Toshiro now.
Yes, Captain.
What is it?
Just what are you planning to do? Are you...
Momo!
I know! He's done some truly terrible things, but that's it! Maybe Captain Ichimura or someone else...
My apologies.
It's all right.
That's not going to happen.
Aizen.
Aizen is the mastermind behind this event, at least. But Gin is also against Aizen. Closing an eye. This is a long time.
Oh.
This thing?
Huh.
Oh, say...
Oh, really? You can...
Hooray!
Okay, Orihime.
Thanks! Could you try...
Right. Salt and pepper.
It's good, but it's...
Yeah. Cream?
I'll tell you.
Yes. Please.
It's done!
It smells delightful.
Right? Oh, yeah. Want to go deliver this to each...
Yeah, that's a good...
If they...
They are still training.
That's weird. I mean, Ichigo should be...
Orihime, I hear some...
Right. Let's... Rukia, look!
There's way too many of these guys.
I'll join in. Stand back.
No, I'm...
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. I sense no...
Rukia! What the?
Oh, yeah! We brought...
I was just getting...
I'm glad... Oh...
Yes? Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Orihime. No matter...
I think Rukia's right.
Here you are.
It's like that one thing.
Oh, a pie. The lady at the place I lived.
Yeah, that's the...
It looks a lot like it's a pie, but it isn't actually a dessert. It's a hearty, savory dish that's full of bacon, onions, spinach, and all kinds of things that have...
Oh, I don't get it, but... Time to dig in. What is this? I've never tasted any...
Not bad at all.
Yay! I'm so glad! So, what do you think, Ichigo?
Yeah, I'd call it tasty.
Hooray! We worked so hard.
Oh.
Oh, you made it with Rukia, huh?
Orihime taught me how to make it. I'll make one for Byakuya when I get back to
Wow, isn't that nice?
Yeah. By the way...
What is it?
I could tell that you're hiding some...
Huh? No.
You fool.
Yeah.
I thought so.
This is nothing at all.
A wound is still a wound. You may think that it's nothing and just dismiss it.
I know what you're trying to...
Orihime, would you mind?
Yeah, of course. Oh boy. Rukia sure is something else. I swear.
Orihime?
Uh-huh.
No.
Huh? No.
I see. Sorry. It's just...
I just really don't want...
Thank you.
Ikaku, hey, that's mine!
Find it. Hey, you two. You guys had better leave me some.
Yeah, we'll just have to see about that.
Look here!
I'll just leave